What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic of Morris. Your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is, man. I was checking out Coach Sheldon Harrison channel. He was talking about hide and see what 7-8 Sports saw in Shawn Porter. Well, 7-8 thinks Shawn Porter would be more prone to fight Errol Spence if he beats Danny than if Danny would beat Shawn to fight Errol Spence. So, and I kind of agree, man. I think that Danny Garcia would fight Errol Spence if he beats Shawn Porter. I think it would be a higher probability that Danny will fight Errol next if he wins than if Shawn wins to fight Errol. So I'm going to lay it out. Like I said, this is up for discussion. You can agree or disagree. Won't be mad as long as you're just respectful and tasteful, all right? But, you know, Danny Garcia's whole career, you know, he had it the hard way, man. I'm not saying that Shawn didn't. Shawn had to come down from 54 down to 47. You know, and Shawn has always been a guy that's been hungry. He been trying to get the fans' respect. And they kind of both kind of got the same kind of upbringing. I think Shawn might have had a little bit more promise coming out the amateurs because he had a great body count in the amateurs. With beating Andrade, with beating Usyk. A lot of guys he beat. So I think he was a little bit more star-studded. Danny wasn't seen to be much of no type of star, all-star, superstar, transcendent star in the sport of boxing. Nobody seen that from Danny Garcia, you know what I'm saying? But Shawn definitely had the shit in or the stick as a pro, having to come down in weight, you know, had to draw with Julio Diaz, events that had to run down, Devin Alexander had to run down Kell Brook, and then he eventually got the Devin Alexander fight, got the title, as well. But Danny is the A side here. All right. Danny Garcia had a hard way too. You know, the Theo Paynes, the Kendall Holtz, the Matisse, people saying he was scared of Matisse. And I just think that I believe Danny more when, you know, he says he's gonna fight Errol. Even though Danny, after he lost to Keith last year, didn't say nothing. Errol was calling him out. Shawn was calling him out. He said, I told Al that I was taking a year off. I had a long career. I needed some time off to rejuvenate, to re-energize. And, you know, for that whole year and up to this point, Shawn has been, you know, and Kenny's been throwing, you know, dodgeball bullets, man. They've been dodging every question. Well, we don't see Errol Spence as that guy. He's not the invincible. I still see Keith Thurman as the invincible one. We paid, $250 or $500K to the WBC and sanction belt body. We want the WBC. Oh, the IBF, they just dropped Shawn out the ranks for no reason. They don't like Shawn. We can't fight for the IBF. We don't want the IBF title. You know what I'm saying? You know, what else they say? You know, PBC is protecting Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is protected. We never was offered the Errol Spence fight. Errol Spence never wanted to fight us. He just doing it for clout. All these different things. And Shawn Porter went as far as say, I can't see myself retiring without fighting Errol Spence. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to be at 147 pounds. So, you know, he said all types of stuff already. And, you know, sometimes it's best to be silent. And for Danny, it was best to be silent. He didn't say nothing. And when they asked him about Earl when he was in Philly for the Brian Jennings and Jesse McAdone and Isaac Dogbo card, he went to that fight. They asked him. They asked Danny Garcia, you want to fight Earl? He said, I'll fight Earl. He said, after I fight Earl, I'm going to go to 54 and try to get the title. I don't see it's nothing else for me to do at 47. Obviously, I was like, why wouldn't you fight Terence Crawford? But he's been non-committal. Him and Crawford splitting the amateurs. But he got a lot of respect for Crawford as well. But that's just his prerogative. But I just think Danny, you know, taking on Matisse. When people say he was scared of Matisse, when Matisse knocked out Peterson, they had that picture of Danny supposed looking scared. Danny took on that challenge. Danny takes on challenges. You know, he does do that. And he did some ducking. You know, he did some, you know, after the Herrera scare, you know, he ducked around the Ross Salkas and guys of that nature. And Samuel Vargas, you know, Scare versus Peterson, which I thought he won because Peterson gave up the first half of the fight. You know, he did some ducking. You know what I'm saying? He did some hiding. And Shawn is known to take on all challengers. That is facts. That is facts. For the most part to this Errol Spence thing. But the things that Kenny and Shawn has been saying about Earl just makes me believe and makes me lean towards, you know, I think Danny's been a man of his word his whole career. He never ducked anybody, really. He took some cherry-picking fights. But cherry-picking and ducking, you know, if it was a challenge, if it was Matisse, he took it. If it was Peterson, he took it. You know, if it was whoever, man, Keith Thurman, he took the challenges, man. He got one of the best resumes in the sport of boxing. And that kind of leads me to believe that he will fight Errol. I think I'll side with Danny Garcia having a better chance to fight Errol Spence coming out this fight than Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter, I think, I think he won't do it because his daddy in the way, and Kenny saying, well, if it's not pay-per-view, if Errol do pay-per-view and Shawn not pay-per-view, it's no fight. They keep throwing barriers up. All Danny Garcia did was be silent and then say he committed, he'll fight him. And, Danny Garcia's word is his word, and it's been good in the sport of boxing. He paid Postal to step aside, and he cherry-picked some guys. That's facts. But as far as, his word, he really never ducked nobody. He just cherry-picked around guy. He ducked Postal, but he really didn't legitimately duck nobody. Nobody said, that guy beat Danny. Danny beat him. Be kind. He was underguard versus Morales. Gave Morales his rematch clause. Beat Morales. He fought Judah. Beat Judah. He fought Matisse. Beat Matisse. His track record for me and his word is more thorough than what Shawn and Kenny over there popping off. But let me know who y'all think, who is more likely to fight Errol Spence after this fight if they win. Danny or Shawn? It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Shout out to the whole LDBC. One time for the one time. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links are in the description. Much blessings to all the brothers in the boxing community as well, in the sports community. Y'all know we do more than boxing. We do more than sports. And check out our new Raw and Uncut podcast, The Cali Enigma, and myself. The link is in the description. You can go over there, click the link, download the free app, and go through the web browser. And it'll take you straight to our page. You can sign up with your Facebook or Google account. And it's good. Comment, subscribe. Appreciate everybody showing us love there. Also, if you want to donate, the PayPal link is in the description. Shout out to everybody that donate through the Super Chat and the PayPal link. I definitely appreciate it. Also, we got a new college sports page popping off, S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. We're going to start going live pretty soon on that as well. Definitely appreciate everybody, man. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, share, and hit the bell icon. Won't miss another video from TBC and more. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.